The motion detection feature is a great way to track a loved one's wandering about, making sure that they're not up and about, for example, in the middle of the night, maybe going into the kitchen, going into the living room, or on the flip side, making sure that they are in fact getting out of bed in the morning when they're supposed to. The motion detection uses the front-facing camera on the day clock and is designed to detect human motion rather than other objects. So for example, if a curtain is blowing in the wind from an air conditioning or heating, it shouldn't be picked up. If a dog is in the house and wandering around, that should not be picked up either. And the way you set the motion detection, go on the phone app, click on the menu icon in the upper left-hand corner, select the day clocks menu, and the clock you want to enable motion detection on. Scroll down and look for the motion detection feature and toggle it on. Once you toggle it on, you'll get three options: sensitivity, start time, and end time. So sensitivity is how sensitive to the motion you want the motion detection to be. The higher the number, the more sensitive it is, and the less likely it is to pick up motion that, in background motion. But on the other hand, it may miss someone walking around. So keeping it on the 50% level is probably recommended. Start time and end time are the times that you want to enable motion detection on this clock. So here you see I've, for the purposes of this demo, I've enabled it at 3:30 p.m. until 6 p.m. So if this was being used to monitor, for example, nighttime wandering and making sure that someone's getting up in the morning, you want to may set this to 10 p.m. to 7 a.m., something like that. Once that's on, just click Save, and the motion detection will be enabled during those times. To view the motion detection history, go back to the list of day clocks and click on the three-dot menu for the day clock and go into View Motion History. So by default, it'll jump to today and give you 15-minute increments where you can scroll down. So I turned this on at about 3:30. I can scroll down and you see, so at 3:30 we started picking up motion, and then at 3:45 it continued. And the larger this line, or the longer rather this line to the right, is an indication of how much motion there was. So over here you see between 3:45 there wasn't very much motion, but starting at 3:45 that picked up. So it could indicate someone walking around more than in the earlier time period there. You could set different motion detections for each clock. So for example, if you have one in the bedroom, one in the kitchen, each one could have its own timings.